Let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself at a bar or a party, noticing that one woman who caught your attention, but freezing up when it came time to approach her? That nervous feeling in your stomach comes along with all the doubts. What should I say? Will she even like me? Believe me, this is super common. But here's the good news. There are simple phrases that can completely transform this moment. With the right words, you'll not only grab her attention, but also create a genuine connection, the kind that makes her think about you afterward. Do you know the secret? It's not about being the most handsome guy or having the perfect rehearsed lines. It's about knowing how to touch her emotions in a natural way. Studies show that women connect more deeply when something stirs their emotions, especially when they feel understood and safe during an interaction. So the idea here isn't to impress, let alone manipulate. It's about making her see that you're different in an authentic way. Have you ever tried bragging about your achievements or exaggerating to get attention? If so, you've probably noticed that it almost never works, right? The problem isn't you, but the focus of the conversation. The key is to center the experience on her. When you do that, you create that spark that ignites interest and makes her want to keep talking to you. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 phrases that not only grab her attention, but make her want to be by your side. The best part? These are simple, honest phrases that anyone can use, even if you don't consider yourself the best communicator. Stick with me until the end, and I promise you'll walk away with something you can use today. First phrase. I noticed something interesting about you. If there's one thing that captures a woman's attention, it's when you nail her curiosity. The phrase, I noticed something interesting about you, is like an open door. It's irresistible because it makes her want to know more. And guess what? That's the beginning of a conversation that has the potential to be special. This phrase works because it shifts the focus away from you and onto her, onto the details that make her who she is. But here's the golden tip. Don't be generic. A vague compliment won't get you far. If she's at an event and you notice she loves traveling, say something like, I noticed something interesting about you. You seem to have an adventurous spirit, am I right? You're showing genuine attention and creating a space for her to talk about something she loves. And it works online too. Imagine you're on a dating app and see on her profile that she loves extreme sports. Instead of sending something cliche like, hi, how's it going? Try this. I noticed something interesting about you. It's not every day I meet someone so passionate about adventure. What's the most amazing experience you've ever had? This kind of approach makes you stand out because it shows that you care about who she really is. Here's the main point. Be sincere. Don't make up compliments just to impress. Women are used to hearing generic lines and can tell when something isn't genuine. When you notice something unique and truly express it, she'll notice. And that's exactly what makes you stand out and creates conversations that leave lasting impressions, the kind she'll want to continue. Second phrase, I'll take care of that. If there's something that grabs a woman's attention, it's a man who knows how to take charge when needed. The phrase, I'll take care of that, is much more than words. It's a clear demonstration of confidence and initiative. And in a world where many avoid responsibility, being proactive is a huge advantage. This phrase sends a powerful message. You're someone she can rely on. Think about it. She's dealing with a problem. Maybe something simple, like a car issue, or even a question about what to do over the weekend. When you say, I'll take care of that, naturally you're saying without words that you're willing to make her life easier. It's not about playing the superhero to impress her, but about showing that you genuinely care. And this isn't just for first dates. In a more advanced relationship, this phrase carries even more weight. For example, if she's overwhelmed with tasks or worries, you could say something like, don't worry, I'll handle everything so our weekend can be more relaxing. It's the kind of thing that not only helps her, but strengthens the bond between you. The key here is to match words with action. Saying, I'll take care of that, but not following through only leads to frustration. But when you actually deliver on what you promise, it shows that you're a man of your word, someone who's reliable, consistent, and attentive to her needs. And that's one of the most attractive qualities to any woman. Third phrase, I've been thinking about you. Few things are as impactful as making someone feel special. And the phrase, I've been thinking about you, is exactly about that. It communicates that she holds a significant place in your mind without sounding over the top or forced. Women value men who can express their feelings with sincerity. And this phrase triggers one of the strongest emotional drivers, the desire to feel important. The timing of this phrase makes all the difference. Wait until you already have a connection, maybe after a date or a great conversation. You could say something like, since we talked yesterday, I've been thinking about you. That story you told was amazing. This not only makes her feel remembered, but also reinforces that she left a positive impression on you. For this phrase to truly work, be specific. Don't just say it out of the blue. Connect it to something you've shared, like a funny conversation or a special moment. For example, I've been thinking about you and that travel idea you mentioned. It sounds incredible. This adds context and shows that you pay attention to what she says, something that's often rare and therefore highly appreciated. Plus, this phrase helps clarify that your interest is more than just friendly. It subtly distinguishes between friendship and romantic interest because it expresses vulnerability in a mature way. And when said with a light and genuine tone, it creates a sense of intimacy that makes all the difference. How to make the phrases work. Even the most powerful words can lose their magic if used at the wrong time. Knowing when to speak is just as important as knowing what to say. It's like a dance. The right timing makes everything flow, while one misstep can ruin the connection. Once you understand this, your words won't just be heard, they'll truly resonate. For example, the phrase, "I noticed something interesting about you," is perfect for early conversations when there's still that air of curiosity. On the other hand, "I've been thinking about you" works best after a date or a deeper conversation when there's already a foundation of connection. Each phrase lands at the right moment, as if tailor-made for the situation. Another important point is paying attention to her. If she's smiling, engaged in the conversation, and showing signs of interest, that's the moment to say something like, "I'll take care of that." But if she seems distracted or not particularly invested, insisting on prepared lines could send the wrong message. Reading the energy of the moment makes all the difference in choosing the right approach. Also, remember, it's not just what you say, but how you say it. A confident yet friendly tone of voice, paired with relaxed body language, turns any phrase into something impactful. On the other hand, using the same phrase without paying attention to the moment can come off as rehearsed and lose its effect. So the tip is clear: timing is everything. What to avoid to stay. Authentic, using impactful phrases can be a real advantage, but it also requires caution to avoid missteps that could sabotage the interaction. One of the most common mistakes is coming across as fake, as if you've memorized a list of lines just to impress. Women can quickly sense when something doesn't feel genuine, and that creates an instant barrier. That's why the golden rule is, adapt the phrases to your style and the situation. Another mistake is overusing the same phrase. Saying the same thing repeatedly, whether with the same person or in different interactions, dilutes its impact. Imagine saying, "I've been thinking about you" in every conversation. What could have been special ends up feeling repetitive and hollow. The key is to vary and personalize what you say, showing that you're paying attention to her and not just reciting something generic. It's also important to respect the pace of the connection. Phrases like, "I'll take care of that," or "I noticed something interesting about you," only work when the relationship is at the right stage. Forcing intimacy or trying to rush things can make her uncomfortable. Building trust is like climbing a staircase, one step at a time without skipping steps. Lastly, pay close attention to her reaction. If she responds with enthusiasm, great, you're on the right track. But if her response is neutral or uninterested, it might be time to adjust your approach. Actively listen to what she says and respond authentically, showing that you're genuinely interested in understanding how she feels. In the end, confidence and respect are worth much more than any single phrase. To make these phrases truly work, the secret is to incorporate them naturally into your daily interactions. They're not tricks to memorize and repeat, but rather reflections of the kind of person you want to be, someone authentic, confident, and skilled at engaging conversations. This requires practice, of course, but also a genuine desire to improve your emotional intelligence and the way you interact. Start by observing how you communicate today. Do you avoid opening up? Do you tend to use very generic phrases? If so, phrases like, "I noticed something interesting about you," or "I've been thinking about you," can be a great starting point. They help you go beyond surface-level interactions, creating space for meaningful conversations and genuine connection. Another key point is consistency. Saying, "I'll take care of that," and then failing to follow through weakens your credibility and might even push away someone who is interested. Women value actions just as much as words. When you deliver on what you say, it shows you're reliable and mature, two highly attractive qualities. Finally, remember, these phrases are tools, not a magic formula. True connection comes from who you are as a person. Confidence, respect, and authenticity are what really make the difference. When you combine these phrases with your own personal growth, you not only become more interesting, but also someone who leaves a lasting impression. Imagine looking into the eyes of that special woman and feeling that she's completely connected to you. It's a moment that could change everything, but only if you know how to create that connection. There's a method that can get you there, and it's waiting for you. It's not about games or tricks. It's about awakening the right emotions at the right time. With the right knowledge, you can activate feelings she can't ignore and make her choose you without hesitation. The next step is simple. Click the link in the comments and watch the video that will show you how this is possible. The answers you're looking for are closer than you think. Don't let the opportunity pass you by. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel to see more content like this, and make sure to check out the video playing on your screen right now.